Legalizing abortion has been a major national conflict for many years due to various beliefs that people have. This ethical dilemma is so divided because people are confused on which rights men and women have and the rights the fetus has in the body. Merriam-Webster defines abortion as the termination of pregnancy after, accompanied by, resulting in, or closely followed by the death of an embryo or fetus. Abortion has two opposing positions: pro-life, which is against abortion, and pro-choice, which is for abortion. In the United States, abortion should be legal in the United States for the fact that women have the right to their own body, a right to privacy, and that the fetus does not have rights at all since it has not been born yet. Pregnancy is a biological process that changes a woman's body and limits her ability to participate in activities for at least 9 months. This life-changing process tires the female body out extensively and may be associated with various complications. Forcing a woman to go through this process without any other option is unfair to the woman's rights to her own body, even if she never hoped to be pregnant. The United States Department of Health and Human Services lists various symptoms that women may face during pregnancy, such as dizziness, sleep problems, heartburn, and hemorrhoids. Furthermore, women may also face serious complications such as anemia, depression, ectopic pregnancy, and placental abortion. These risks can significantly affect a pregnant woman and can even be fatal. Therefore, women who become pregnant should have the right to their own body, since pregnancy can cause significant damage to a woman that even if she never wanted to be pregnant. Furthermore, in the 1992 Planned Parenthood v. Casey court case, Justice Sandra Day O'Connor wrote, "The ability of women to participate equally in the economic and social life of the nation has been facilitated by her ability to control their reproductive lives." A woman should have the right to control their reproductive needs, as pregnancy does take a toll on a woman's economic and social life, and having an unwanted pregnancy may force a woman to seek an illegal and unsafe abortion, which can cause even more harm and be fatal. Women have the right to their own body, and if she does not want to be pregnant, a woman should not be forced to go through that torturous process and possibly face discomforting and fatal risks. Who gets to decide if a woman wants an abortion? Is it the man, the relative, the woman, or the community? The woman is responsible for making the decision because the abortion is the right to her own privacy. Therefore, in the 1973 court case Roe v. Wade, authorized abortion to be legal in the United States in the Constitution by stating, this right of privacy is broad enough to encompass a woman's decision whether or not to terminate her pregnancy. This decision is her own because it is her body that the pregnancy and abortion affects, making this decision private to herself. The argument that men should be able to be involved in this major decision is irrelevant because women have the right to her own privacy and her own decisions, and this decision does not affect men the same way that it affects women in a physical, emotional, and biological way. Lastly, many disputes have occurred regarding to a fetus's rights when it is still in the woman's womb. The fetus does not have rights when the woman is still pregnant for the fact that the fetus has not even been born yet. The 14th Amendment of the Constitution states, "All persons born and naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside." Unborn babies, also called fetuses, are not mentioned in the 14th Amendment, declaring that they are not people or citizens and do not have the rights that people have. Therefore, the fetus does not have the right to life, which is a very popular argument that the pro-life opponents fight for. Furthermore, the fetus is unable to physically and biologically live outside the woman's body until the day of labor or 24 weeks into the pregnancy. To build on that, when calculating a person's age, we do not take the date of conception, but we take the day that the baby is actually born. This concludes that the fetus is not a baby and does not have rights until the day it is born, because that is the day that it becomes a person, as mentioned in the 14th Amendment, is able to live outside the womb, and the day we start counting a person's age. A person cannot have rights if it is not even a person. To conclude, women deserve the right that every other person in the United States has, such as the right to her own body, a right to privacy, and furthermore, fetuses do not have any rights in the womb because they have not been born yet under the 14th Amendment and are not considered people. Just because a man and other people may be involved in the pregnancy and deciding if abortion is right is ultimately the woman's decision due to all of her rights and the fetus's lack of rights.